Okay guys, we're back out here. It is Sunday. We're gonna wet sand this, but let's go over a couple things first. I know you guys can't see it, but that's the way it should lay out. That's like if you bought a factory panel. Okay, so we're good with that. That just needs to be high builded. We're gonna wet sand this, but just a quick note. I finally got the Outlander on the road. That only took 2 years. And my Corolla is officially a classic car. That's almost comical to anybody that's into American muscle. Yeah, it's a classic car insurance. So that makes life easier. So let's start wet sanding this and see what we got. What do I got here? I got 220, one something, 150, which is going to be kind of coarse. We'll start with the 220. Like I said, this isn't the final prep. I got a spray bottle full of water, got my door block, in time. Well, so far I'm happy. That's my first pass. And there's really no orange peel to speak of, at least on the upper part of the panel. And I haven't really come across any low spots. Maybe the start of right there, but like I said, that's only one light pass. You got to be careful right around here when they stamp this. You'll probably break through this edge if you just go like this. Okay, we are doing this wet, not dry. I got the edge masked off, so I can come back and do that second. So really my main concern is obviously right here and down over here. Everything here should just be normal stamping that we're just trying to flatten a little. So it's going pretty quick. So we gotta take our time. I don't want to break through here. It's probably only so far I'm gonna go, and then I'll come in there with a smaller block. And that's it. Actually, I'm probably at this point gonna drop down to the bottom and see what I got down here, so I know before I get too happy. So I'm gonna say wow to that. My first pass across. Bingo. It's gonna get like right here, there's a little, and right here. Which you gotta be careful on the edge, because if the door's natural, the edge rolls. So if you wanna block it, you'll probably break through a little before, rather than the natural edge. You gotta remember, this is the natural edge. I didn't bondo this edge up. Well, that's right, I came close, but I tried to keep the roundness to the door so it wouldn't hit the other door. So, and this is going very lightly because I couldn't see down here. So, you're right there, right in this corner. That's pretty good. I mean, that's a pass. So this stuff did lay pretty flat. It was hard to tell at the end because of the speckling. Obviously I didn't do over here yet. Not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely satisfied. Satisfied just in that. Because that could have been a disaster. Here, we started, you see, you gotta know what you're looking at. I started to hit epoxy right here and here. And I just kept working it down here, and I hit a shiner and a shiner. That's because as I was working right here, I just kept dragging it to the bottom. This was, I think, long flat before I broke through. I think that's all error. So I just got to get this little area around the handle. I went up to the handle. Got to get right here where I put my fingerprint in it. But that'll be filled between now and then above the line. And I am definitely pleased with this door. So yeah, it should look pretty decent. That should look pretty decent. Definitely pleased. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell because you spray stuff on there and you look down the side and you can't really tell, because a lot of times you see the fanning of the gun and you don't know if there's ripples or not. So yeah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. But we got a lot more panels to do. I still say the nightmare panels can be the right front fender. So okay, stuff sands pretty well. Goes from sanding to glue pretty quick. And we're doing good. Okay. Okay guys, I can live with that. I say a tad bit more caution, or the fact that I haven't wet sanded in 3 years, and I would have never broke through on that corner. But with that said, this door worked out well. The only place I used that little piece of paper was right at the edge of here and on top of here. Okay, you have to decide, are you blocking it to make it straight, or are you blocking it to get rid of any kind of peel and any kind of imperfections? There is molding that rides there, obviously. You can see the holes. So up there it's supposed to be flat, but there's a hair bit of a dip in it from when they stamp it. So if you attempted to block that, you just burn the corners right off. I didn't get the edges of the door, meaning around. I will leave that. I'll do that all in one motion. We are good. Let's move on to the next panel. I'm not doing the window frame or anything right now. I'm just doing the main areas where bodywork has been done, because the window frames will all be done by hand like this, as well as this panel in the center. My concern is how rough is the bodywork. I give that 100%, at least for me. These are all the steps a professional goes through, but the outcome might vary depending on who you are, where you're painting, what you're painting with, and whatever it is. So my theory has always been in life, do the best you can, and I'm not saying you have to settle for what the outcome is. Hopefully you can do it better the next time, but if you cut corners right off the bat, you're just doing yourself. To show you how sensitive this thing is, it's now reading 90% on the humidity. I opened the door right before I made that last video, so how long that last video is, that's how long this door was open, maybe 5 minutes with my fan on, and it's still going up as we speak. So it was down at 60%. So I think it's time to close the door. It's raining outside, and just deal with the fumes. Okay guys, I'm not getting up to turn off the radio. This is the area where it rubbed. So we have to make that back. We might have to bring this down to where we hit metal. Okay, because we're not going to bond to it. This is actually an overhang out here, but it is low right here where it's smeared. I pulled this. So we got to make this right. Okay, let's review. Front door's mint. Back door, we have a low spot here and here. Okay, and that was just starting to touch epoxy there. You can see a couple of spots where I touched epoxy. On the bottoms of doors were always iffy because the way they crimp them and shit like that. Common paint jobs, nobody pays attention to it. All out stuff. You look at the bottoms of doors, see if they have waves. Okay, we'll get it better. It's not my major concern. That is, when you look down the side of a car, or the car goes by you and you see the little quick wave, that's something that they probably couldn't get out with the door block. Door block does conform to everything. But when you're sitting there and the car's next to you and you look at it and it looks really, really bad, that's like a series of these in a row. Okay? And that's just from lack of prep. Okay? Is this thing going to be laser straight? We know it's not. Are the door gaps going to be perfect? No, it's not. We know all the baloney. But, see, this I don't see anymore on. So if there's any waves in it, I did my best. Okay? To me, I consider door blocks either production work or for beginners. If you really want this thing laser straight, you better start doing it with some real rigid blocks. But we're not going there. So here and here, now I could have came in and I could have did this by hand. You would have never known it. Especially this one right here. This could be eliminated and you'd probably never know it. But this one can't. Now the ding I filled is back over here. So we're a foot past to something that was the size of, like ding, if you remember. There was no dents in this door. So that's probably been there. Are we leaving it? No. But I did learn that this door and this quarter, which I haven't started yet, I put 2 coats. This I put 3. 3 is the key number, at least to the way I'm spraying it, for being able to really work it out. This, it's kind of hard. Once you pass that guide coat, if you're gonna get a high spot, it's gonna come quick, and you're not gonna be able to work around it. And I broke through up in that corner right there, which is expected because the way the door's twisted and tweaked, you don't realize it. Because I didn't want to do that by hand. I actually did it, and I do it on a block. So I will spot prime those little areas with epoxy, and these doors will get high builded another time, probably with 3 coats. Now, here's where you got to watch out. Building up in here. You don't realize it, but this hole's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The lock probably doesn't fit already. So, did I work this out over here? Yeah. Okay. That big schmutz schmeal, whatever on there? Yeah. On an all-out paint job, you might notice it, but as soon as we hit it with high build again, it'll be gone. So that's it, guys. We're running out of film. I gotta go get some more water and stuff and tackle this. Can't wait. Okay, guys. I think that's it for a little while today. I did pretty good back here. You can still see the wet spots. I found one low spot right here. Very light. And that's just me touching epoxy. So, could I have worked it out this way more? Sure. Well, why cheat myself? We got to do it a second time anyway. The wells, everything came out good. You can see a couple of spots where I hit epoxy. You gotta remember, these things were never straight from the factory. So with that will be straight. Did good all the way on the bottom. We did good on that little bit of work I did down there. Minute. Did good. The whole well came out good. I used a combination of 3 blocks to do this one. I used my half round noodle with the pipe in it to do this. Then I used my long block all back here. And then I used my shorter block like I did for here, up here. You can see where the high build ends. The epoxy continues on, and then the soft edge. So we're gonna have no problem up there. Here I went with the high build right to the end because I was spraying across. So, but there's no lead right there. The lead is at the top. The lead is all in that area. So if I started to really taper it and I broke through, you know it's not flat there. You can see the seam right there. Yeah, it's amazing. Some of the seams are pretty apparent in this car, like right there. But yeah, so that's good. We're gonna let this sit. It definitely needs to be cleaned off, obviously, and I want to remask the whole back before I shoot this again. I can't have a big build-up, something to build up back there. We got to continue on. I am going to come in and I'll have Junior do it. Yeah, I'll have Junior come out with a little airbrush and get all the bare metal areas. Which are just 1 or 2 spots. There's a spot there. There's a spot there the size of a, circle, whatever. Okay, we're out.